Hello, Dork Squad. I'm Jonathan Cormer, and you're listening to Dorktales Storytime, the podcast for kids and their pop culture-loving grown-ups. And this is one of our Anything is Possible lore stories.
It's a beautiful day for a story, adventure and glory, new friends and old ones too. It's an excellent day to get swept away in a tale, so let us regale you.
What did you think, Cousin Redge? Oh, Rodge, it was magical, spectacular, extraordinary! As soon as you said you were visiting Litropia, I knew I had to take you to see the biggest musicals we have in town. It's been a genuine musical marathon, featuring My Fair Ladybug, Squawkin in the Rain, and Cats. Those costumes, the lights, so many colors, such talented singers and dancers. Top tier, cousin, top tier. And I love the Gotta Dance Theater. Gotta dance! Litropia is the only place in Once Upon a Timeland where you can catch 3 musicals in one trip, isn't it? The perks of living in the big city. You can say that again. The perks of living in the big city. There's so much to do here. Everything is just so hustly and bustly, so bright and alive. A bit stinky, though. Oh, that's because of those trash bags on the street. Well, it's all part of the charm. I like your cheerful attitude, cousin. So, what's next on the agenda? Let's call a cab and you shall see. Oh, can I call a cab? Pretty please? Of course. Do you know how? Stand on my tiptoes, wiggle my fingers in the air, and sing an operatic note in the general direction of the street? You're a real city slicker, cousin. Yes, I studied for my trip. Now, standing on tiptoes, wiggling fingers, and ahem. La 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 la.
Hey there, where are you off to?
Howl at the Moon Records, please. Big Bad Wolf's record shop? He just opened one in Litropia, and I thought we can get a vinyl of the Squawkin in the Rain cast recording.
Hey, I've seen that show. It's a good one. A real sensation.
What's your name, good sir?
Me? The name's Sal A. Mander. And you?
Reginald T. Hedgehog. I'm from the Folktale Forest, and spending a weekend with my city cousin, Reginald P. Hedgehog.
It's a great time of year to visit our good old Litropia. Brisk fall days and all that.
You must know a lot about the city, driving around here every day.
As a certified cab driver and local Litropian amphibian, you bet your bottom dollar I know every corner of this place.
All the secret twists and turns?
Every single one.
Ooh, is there a mysterious alleyway that seems to have a dead end with a brick wall? But you know better. You know, if you speed up exactly 65 miles per hour, you will drive right through the brick wall and come out the other side in a hidden, shadowy corner of the city?
Nah.
Oh.
You have to drive exactly 64 miles per hour. Then you get to the lair of the Rat King.
I knew it!
The Rat King actually runs the Litropia subway system. He's actually a really good guy.
I've only heard wonderful things. You really are the expert on the streets of Litropia.
That's right. My motto is, if you're looking to get where you're going, I'll get you there faster than you can tell me where you want to go.
Huh?
I know. The catchphrase needs some work.
What about, I'll get you where you're going, lickety-split. Even before you had a chance to sit.
That's pretty good. If I do say so myself. I might noodle around on that one for a bit.
Delightful.
Now sit back and relax, Mr. Hedgehogs. We're not far from the record shop now. I'm squawking in the rain, just squawking in the rain. What a magical feeling, I'm flappy again.
Do you think I should get a suit like the main character in Squawkin' in the Rain? Like the one they're wearing on the cover of the record? Oh, absolutely, you must. Pinstripes would be fetching on you. They would, wouldn't they? And I think you should get that bow tie. Marvelous. Blue is my color.
Oh, are you two doing on this fine day? Finding everything you're looking for?
And then some. Hello, I'm Redge. And I'm Rodge. Do you work at this record store?
You betcha. My name's Rufus, and I'm part of Big Bad's pack. If you need anything, howl, and I'll come running. Arrrr!
Oh, wait, actually, we came to Howl at the Moon Records to purchase the cast recording of Squawkin' in the Rain.
Ah, a great musical. Saw it last week with the pups. They loved the tap numbers.
Aren't they a delight? We found the record, but I was wondering, do you have any Branch Sisters records?
Wait, are you also a Branch Sisters fan?
Am I a Branch Sisters fan? Is that even a question? Redge is the Flock Together fan club president.
Oh, you're that Redge. I love your newsletters.
Why, thank you.
Well, we happen to have one of their most popular records of all time.
Branch out?
Yep, with one of the most popular songs of all time.
Two can play at that game?
You betcha. You Quack Me Up is also on this record.
Well, I've just got to purchase this. It's on me, Redge. Oh, I couldn't let you do that, Rodge. Nonsense. I'm just grateful you've journeyed here from the folktale forest. I know you're more of a country hedgehog, so I'm glad we get to spend time together in the big city. Oh, Rodge. Me too, mate. Me too.
Both of you are sure to enjoy those tunes. The real classics remastered. It's a howling good time.
Thank you so much for your help, Rufus.
You betcha. Oh yeah, howlin' hits.
A very productive trip to the record store. And two very special souvenirs. What's next on the agenda? To decide on that, I have a question for you. All right. Did you pack the very important thing? The thing you told me to bring? So we could skate around the ring? That's right. Cousin, you know I never go anywhere without the appropriate wardrobe. Ta-da! Oh my, look at those ice skates! Aren't they magnificent? A stunning shade of maroon. And they are bejeweled, of course. Of course. I also have a matching leotard. Is there any other way to go ice skating? I think not. Well, we just need to walk a few more blocks and then we'll arrive. Welcome to Litropia Lane. Wow! Litropia's big, beautiful ice skating rink. Our pride and joy. And right in the middle of our historic downtown. Look at all the twinkling lights in the air. Since it's fall, the Un-Fir-gettable is standing tall in the back. Fir, as in a fir tree? That's right. Every year in the fall, Litropians come to Litropia Lane to skate and to tie their wishes for the season on the boughs of the Un-Fir-gettable. Oh, may I tie a wish on the tree before we skate? But of course, Redge. I am going to wish for everyone to enjoy the gentlest, coolest breezes and sunlight through the trees throughout the fall. Oh, that's a good one, cousin. I want everyone to be wrapped in the coziest weather. Well, I will wish that everyone enjoys the hottest of chocolates and the best stories by the cracklingest of fires. Cheers. All right, let me hop up on your shoulders to tie these onto the tree bough. And 1, 2, 3. I got it. Shall we skate? Let's. Show me your best moves, Redge. The floating turtle. Graceful. The spinning carousel. Glorious. The sword fighter's flourish. 10 out of 10. And now, I will attempt the double twist, leap and turn, kickball change, fancy flip. And a 1. Don't you think? And a 2. That's a little bit advanced. And a 3. Redge, are you all right? That was... Yes, it certainly was. Awesome! Incredible! Though I didn't stick the landing. But the kickball change was spot on. Right? I thought so too. What a successful ice skating excursion. This has been an absolute joy of a trip, Rodge. And it's not over yet. Really? Oh, I'm so glad. Yes, we've got one final stop of the day, and you're in for a treat. Real or metaphorical? Real. That's what I was hoping you would say. I thought we could stop at Fairy Godmother's. A post-ice skating dessert? What could be better? Absolutely nothing. Did you know they serve Glass Slipper Sundaes? Yes, and I heard they put extra cherries on top if you say the magic words. Bibbidi, bobbidi, scoop! Well, this has been the most fantastic visit, Cousin Rodge. Thank you for showing me around beautiful Litropia. It was my pleasure, Redge. Thank you for visiting. It was my pleasure, Rodge. One important question. What's that? Do we get 2 Glass Slipper Sundaes or 1 to share? Why, 3, of course. 1 for each and 1 to share. Oh, a perfect answer. Let's bibbidi-bobbidi go! I think mine will be a mixture. Perhaps maybe chocolate or vanilla. Oh, that sounds really great. Chocolate and vanilla. Delightful. I think we should look at the other flavors too. Yes, quite indeed. Hello, friend. You've reached Mr. Redge's hotline. What are you curious about today?
My name is Serafina Melina Durbin. I'm 10 years old and live in the UK. I host my own podcast called Serafina Speaks for Children Who Think. I'm a big fan of Dorktales Storytime, obviously. Here's my hotline question. Reg, what is the most important emotional lesson Jonathan has taught you?
What a great question, Serafina. Jonathan has taught me so many valuable lessons through the stories he tells me and our listeners. Lessons like making time for imaginary play, honoring nature, being a good sport, and bravely facing my fears. However, If I had to pick the most important emotional lesson Jonathan has taught me, it would be this. Every story carries a common message that every one of us has value and our own unique strengths and gifts. I've learned to celebrate and take pride in the qualities that make me uniquely me, because those qualities are how I make a positive difference in the world. Thank you, Seraphina. I celebrate you and your incredible ability to make this hedgehog think. I can see why you were named one of the UK's Young Social Impact Heroes. I can't wait to hear more of your insightful conversations on your podcast, Seraphina Speaks, for Children Who Think.
Grown-ups, we want to hear from your kids too. Hang out until the end of the credits for ways to contact us, or look in the show notes. It makes me feel so good that you were here. I hope you enjoyed the story. Before I go, I want to share Sleep Tight Science, another podcast I think you should check out. Sleep Tight Science is a bedtime show that explores interesting scientific topics while you drift off into dreamland. Dorktales Storytime lore stories are a John and Character production. This story was written by Molly Murphy and performed by Jonathan Cormer. Sound recording and production by Jermaine Hamilton at Hamilton Studio Recordings. Reach out to us on Instagram or email us at dorktalestorytime@gmail.com. Find links in the show notes or go to dorktalestorytime.com. Now, go be the hero of your own story, and we'll see you next Once Upon a Time.
So gather your squad for all to see. It's a universe that we've imagined. There's twists and turns and lessons learned. This is where the unexpected happens. Join our humble hosts and hit the trails of the wonderful, wacky, wild world of Dorktales.